Alright, I'm good.
Alright, does everything sound better? Everything look better?
Yeah.
I think so. I think we're all good.
Sounds normal again.
The quality I looked on the video, it didn't look as good at Max's.
Wasn't all configured, no.
Like, come on, Max, what the fuck?
God damn me the hell, Max.
Hey, wanna know something?
You realize this is a production here?
It is.
What?
Wanna know something funny?
What?
Do you know who won the Splatfest?
Was it Pearl?
The less popular team.
Yeah, as usual.
Yeah.
We've harped on this every time.
Yeah, but I have to keep saying it though, just in case. Like, who knows? Maybe these videos are the only archives of Splatoon 2's results left. And then, you know, no one will ever know who won all the Splatfests and why. So I just have to point it out every time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, you were supposed to say no. Because that doesn't make any fucking sense. Yeah, it's stupid, and I always have to wonder why, you know?
Because Nintendo haven't balanced this at
What
all
the
properly.
fuck? Are you seeing this?
Seeing
There are
what?
3 steelheads all at the same time. That's insane.
3? I only see 2.
But there were 3. Bitch sniper, bitch sniper. Yeah, it was Team Fork, so thankfully I picked the less popular team. I feel like a lot of people were like you, so...
Probably.
That makes this flawed Splatfest system a bit easier when dumbasses like you exist. Sorry, that was rude.
No, that was just you being the cunt you always are.
I'm not actually sorry. I still want an answer, bitch.
You are a cunt. That's just good.
Yeah, coming from the guy who won't answer the simple question.
I answered the
Fork
question, you
versus
didn't like
spoon. And then repeats that every time.
it. You got your answer, you just didn't like it. You can't, like, you can whinge about it, you're just not going to change the fact
You're a
you had an
bitch,
answer.
Gavin. Fuck you. I'm gonna have to think of like a scheme to get you to answer this question. Like instead of asking you head on, I'm gonna have to do a roundabout thing. And then you'll answer it and I'll be like, ha, Adam.
I'll answer it with, who cares, and then he'll just slowly start gnashing
So,
your teeth.
so Gavin. What do you like eating a food that can use a fork or a spoon with? I don't know, what food is there? Like, because I feel like there's always a big preference for foods like that. There's never an
I guess in
split.
theory rice, but
Who eats rice with a spoon? What the? That's so gross.
I said in theory.
No, I want in theory. I want in reality. That's
know.
what I'm looking for here.
I only ever just use one or the other for any given thing, so I don't know which ones could use both.
I want more bi representation in the food community.
Social justice food warrior.
Wow, did you see that? Did you do the same exact thing I did?
Almost.
No. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Stop, man. I can't do this. Hello? Alright, do you think I could try that Moz launch thing? Ah, it's not going for me anymore.
It has to be on a ramp, though.
Yeah. I don't know if it's that specific ramp. I don't know what the conditions are.
I feel like it's probably just a ramp.
It's never happened to me before, even though I feel like I have. I mean, you know, by the. No, it's not the law of large numbers. What is it?
Probability.
Just the fact that we've done this so many times. The Moz must have tried to bite me and missed on a sloped surface at least once.
Yeah, but the question is, were you still in the circle?
Maybe.
Rather than just, did it try and bite you?
What's it called though? Because law of large numbers is like
Is it not the law of averages?
maybe law of large numbers is like, you know, the more you like flip a coin, the more likely you'll get a 50-50 heads and tails chance or something. Good aim, Chris. All right, Gavin, how many apples are you supposed to buy at the food store?
I don't know what kind of question that is.
Answer the question.
I mean, well, I don't buy apples. I don't
How many if you were eating apples, how many would you buy on one trip to the grocery store?
Depends how many apples do I have need for?
God, Gavin, I just want an answer. I figured
There is no standard answer. You fucking weirdo.
I figured
You're not weird for buying a lot of apples.
I figured you would have more worldly knowledge about these things that I don't.
This isn't worldly knowledge. It's literally, do you have need of a lot of apples? You buy a lot
Well,
of apples. Do you just want
I don't know.
apple? You buy
I just wanted an answer to my question so that we could produce some banter because I bought 8 of them.
That's a standard amount, I
Is
guess.
it?
If you want to buy like enough
enough
apples for a few days, for a week, whatever.
I was kind of wondering if it was too much, and then we could you would go 8 apples.
No,
It felt like too much. I don't know.
Pretty standard.
I was in the grocery store, and I thought that there were only 3 kinds of apples. It turns out there are actually like 20 kinds of apples.
No, there's fuck tons of them.
And I was like, which ones are the ones I used to eat? Let's see. There was the classic Golden Delicious. There was Granny Smith, which, a bit too tart for my taste.
You keep saying that word, and I don't think it means.
Shut up. Even if it is the best, still. Yeah, there was like Faja apples or something. There was another kind of apple.
Oh yeah, Faja. Or Fava or whatever.
Yeah, something like that. I'm like, I really don't want to do the thing where you get a plastic bag and then put the food in and then weigh it by the pound and then they print a sticker for you.
Do you mean the standard practice for buying fruit?
Yep, exactly. I didn't want to do that. So I went to the organic section where I noticed that there were pre-packaged apples, even though they were going to be more expensive. And they were tiny apples. They were like baby apples. Like, what?
Well, yeah, because they're sold in like packages. They're not like the stuff that's grown large and good and then sold separately by weight.
How the fuck?
It's just like pre-packaged little shits that like usually the runs of like harvests and shit get put in the.
Like what the fuck are apples that small? Like what's their purpose, really?
Usually for use in baking and pastry and similar stuff.
I'm just kind of offended, honestly.
Like some like for smaller stuff, like a big apple is like you're gonna have too much apple.
Actually, a big apple is a city. Are you okay, Gavin?
Are you?
That's a joke you would guffaw at.
I have never once in my life guffawed.
Guffaw is such a terrible word. I hate it. We've definitely talked about this before.
You buying apples?
No, me hating the word guffaw. I hate it.
I don't know if we have.
No, because I definitely remember going, guffaw, guffaw, guffaw. That's what that stupid fucking word reminds me of. God damn it, so much shit.
Hello, Steelhead. Are you going to throw your bomb at me? Thank you.
So I just went with Red Delicious. They seem kind of big. I don't know if the apples are normally shaped like that, but they weren't as round as usual. They had like really bumpy bottoms and shit.
Oh yeah, that's like apples usually aren't just standard round shapes.
It was just bumpier and bigger than I thought. It kind of looked abnormal, but I really only ever ate sliced apples in my entire life, so I guess once it's sliced, you don't really.
Once it's sliced, you don't fucking know.
Yeah. So I bought 8 Red Delicious apples, and then I bought because remember how I was talking about how I don't want to cut a cantaloupe. So I bought three plastic containers of pre-cut cantaloupe, and that's gonna be my trial run, I guess, for snacking up fruit.
Mom keeps reminding me like, hey, you can like, or if you like, because like I sometimes cut onions, Cutting onions is a special kind of hell because they just release hideous, invisible gases that make your
Gavin,
eyes screech.
everyone knows
water.
this.
But so I don't know if you know that.
Gavin,
It's sometimes hard to tell
come
what you
on.
do and don't know. But yeah, she's like, you can just buy a pre-cut onions, and I'm like, I would soon die. Let those fucking things win. So I continue to just like screech my eyes out every time I cut onions myself. One day I will develop an immunity.
I didn't throw it, god damn it.
I did though.
I was kind of thinking like maybe maybe I could just like buy the cantaloupe and then ask my mom to cut them, and we'd probably save money that way.
The word is. Or you
You
could just take a knife to it yourself.
Gavin, I would never do that.
Why?
You think I might? There's the skin. You think I'm doing that? Like, hello? I'm not bothering with that.
You'll bother other people with it though.
Yeah. Cause you know, it's kind of like, you know, I can do anything that basically gets me out of my room, because my mom wants me out of my room so much.
Yeah.
I could probably also just, you know, ask her to do anything relating to me eating healthy food, and she'll probably be like, "Fuck
I feel
yeah!"
like this is exploiting your mother.
What? I mean, I don't bother her for literally anything else, so.
I mean, that's.
I mean, I don't even bother her for money she owes me. Because I don't like asking her for money. So, I mean, look, it's better for me, right? So, like, you know, healthier for me, essentially.
I feel like if you were considering what is healthier for you, you would do it yourself.
No.
Because learning is the healthiest thing of all.
Nope. Not learning how to cut a cantaloupe. I mean, even if I did...
I'm pretty sure you just cut it down the middle.
And then what? Eat the 2 giant slices of cantaloupe?
Cut the slices down the middle?
And then what?
Then you start eating, or cut them down the middle again.
And then what?
You start eating.
You can eat the cantaloupe skin?
I don't know, can you? I don't eat them. When I eat oranges, I don't eat the skin. I just eat the tasty orange innards, and then just like leave the skin. I just tear the orange innards off of the skin.
Gavin, you're supposed to be the cultured one here. I need to come to you for sage advice.
You're getting your sage advice.
No, I don't. I don't like oranges. So you reminiscing about your time eating oranges
It's the
isn't helpful
same
to me.
general principle. Hello, XX12 Twitch. We're arguing about fruits.
I was looking.
You two can argue about fruits. No, sorry, we're not having anyone join the game. It's just us two ranting. This time.
Every time.
Every time. So, unfortunately, but it's hard to be.
I was browsing and carousing in the giant, in the fruit section, looking around for shit I might want. Because I really only came in with the intention of apples and cantaloupes. And I don't know if I really want anything else.
I mean, the only way you'll know is by getting it.
We already established that I don't want watermelon, because that's a waste food. I don't want grapes, because that's a waste food that gets stuck in your teeth.
What are you talking about?
They don't give you sustenance.
Yes,
They don't give you enough sustenance to be worth
They
the
give you
price
plenty.
and effort.
Yes, they give
They're
you
filled with
effort.
water.
You pop them in your mouth. They're full of this fucking fruit innards.
No, they're filled with water, Gavin.
They're filled with grape juice.
Yeah, that's water. It's basically water with...
It's also very sustaining, I know, because I eat them for lunch every fucking day.
Alright, Gavin, I know you know a lot about this. Actually, that might come off as offensive. Really, it was just meant to be like, I know you know a lot about this obscure thing that you definitely don't know about. How do you shrink your stomach?
Usually surgical procedure.
No, naturally. What do you mean surgical procedure? How's that work?
They just literally go in and just cut a fucking chunk out of your stomach and then tie the rest of it back
Oh,
together.
what the fuck? I don't like that.
That's what bariatric surgery is. Like when, you know, a really fat person gets like, you know, their guts shrunk because they've eaten so much that their stomach and all that shit is enlarged. Like they literally just cut it, like chunks out of it, and then just fucking knit it back together and let it heal up.
Okay, I feel like you should use the word obese there because I don't think that I have that problem.
No, okay, obese. Yeah, it is for obese people. It's for like people who are so big they can barely walk anymore. That sort of thing.
Yeah, I want to try the Moz thing, but I want to kill them more. Is that? Maybe I'll just try it on that one particular slope service first. I don't know. Yeah, I'm looking into that because we've already established I eat a lot. I need to eat a lot to not be hungry. But I feel like
you're nowhere near the need for such a thing.
I feel like in order to shrink your stomach, like you need to starve yourself.
Shrinking your stomach is literally something you only do when there's nothing else that can save you.
I don't.
When you are so fucked
so.
that you need just no, like it really is. Like if you are so fucked that you need to shrink your stomach, like that's the only point. Like that's when you're too far gone.
Well, I think you're thinking of surgery.
If you want to just reduce like the amount of stuff you want to like your general intake, you just stop eating as much, and your body will gradually adapt to needing.
Well, I mean that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean.
Like, well, yeah. Well, what you do is you just eat less.
No, but I don't want to be hungry.
Well, then don't be hungry. Eat more nourishing food that you don't have to eat as much of.
Like what? Grapes?
I don't know, fucking chicken and rice. That's very filling shit. Stew is extremely filling shit and is mostly liquid, so it doesn't stay on you. Stuff like that. Eat stuff that isn't so fatty or isn't like packed with like junk crap and like carbohydrates, and then off you go. Eat more proteins. Which is meats.
I eat a lot of them.
Eat more fish. No. Like don't eat like fucking pigs and cow shit. You don't eat like fish and chicken.
I'm not eating fish. Fish is just watered down meat.
Is that a positive?
I mean, kind of, but see, when I initially thought of it, I meant it literally, and then I thought about it, and I'm like, yeah, that's a pretty good pun, but I feel like no one will take me seriously. But there's like no better way to say it because maybe it is because of the water they live in that it just doesn't taste as good.
I think like the taste of good thing is personal preference.
No, I don't know about that. I think I'm right on this one.
No.
That fish just sucks.
I mean, what type of fish you eat?
All fish.
You've eaten sea urchin.
I've had... Why would I eat a sea urchin, Gavin? I don't want thorns in my mouth. Hello?
Tasty ass thorns. Just pick one out of the water and bite it. It's the apple. It's the apple of the sea.
What have I had? I had salmon. I had shrimp. I had caviar. Not really.
So let's say like, what rich cunt are you gonna eat caviar?
You know, paper towel holders and shit. But you know, I think it might be those two.
Well, there you go. You haven't eaten like trout, cod, like bass.
I feel like salmon is as good as fish gets, though.
No, it isn't.
Well,
I've tried salmon, and let me tell you, got nothing in common.
What do bears eat?
I mean, it depends what the bear lives.
What fish do bears eat?
Again, depends what's in the nearest river. Like bears around here, like they wouldn't eat salmon. Because salmon aren't around here.
And what would they eat?
Trout.
Fine. I don't want to go to the seafood counter though. Can I just buy it in a package, grab it and go?
I mean, that's what the fucking frozen food section's for.
Okay, because I really hate counters.
I want to find places that sell like more varieties. Or I wish places around here sold more varieties of seafood so I could buy like crab. I want to try crab.
You haven't eaten crab before?
Nope.
Wow, I figured a seafood connoisseur such as yourself would have eaten crab. The most basic.
It's usually not sold in like fucking grocery stores around here.
Don't you like live near an ocean?
Well, yeah, but Northern Ireland does most of its fishery work in fish. It doesn't have, as far as I know, it doesn't exactly have a big crab fishing industry of any sort.
There aren't crabs in...
There are crabs, but they're not like very big or particularly nourishing crabs. They're just little tiny sea crabs.
Well, that's interesting. I figured, you know.
The thing with Northern Ireland and the UK in general is that we don't really play host to anything particularly big. Like a lot of our native stuff is usually the tiny versions of stuff elsewhere. Like all we don't have stuff like house centipedes. Like we just have regular small ass centipedes.
Oh,
We don't have like our spiders. The biggest they ever get is like an inch across. Like from like side leg to side leg.
there was a house centipede in Max's sink, and I had the pleasure of, you know, bullying it down the drain.
Murdering it, yeah.
Disgusting.
What house centipedes?
Creature. You're fucked up. Why am I coming to you for food advice? Oh yeah, I tried a banana this morning. Still don't like it.
You say that like you've never eaten a banana.
Well,
before.
I mean, you know, this is the first banana I've ever peeled in my life, I think.
That's fucking arcade.
And you're right, it's coming from the dude who hasn't eaten crab.
Your crab isn't sold around here. Congrats, we don't live in America. You know what is sold around here? Bananas.
No, but the thing is, I ate them when I was like a little baby kid, and I liked them a lot then, and then I stopped liking them, so I have no reason to eat them. So I figured maybe I came back around, you know what I mean? That person isn't even close, what the fuck? I didn't, I mean, I feel like if I was starving and the banana was the only thing I could eat, then I'd be fine. You know, it kind of tastes like worse cantaloupe, really. But I was like trying to determine if I would like this because apparently bananas are the god food. And
they're really healthy for you, yeah.
Now I'm just I'm uncomfortable while eating this. So I finished it and then put it in the trash.
How are you uncomfortable while eating banana?
Because it doesn't taste good, you know?
Okay.
Like it's an uncomfortable taste. I
thought I was fucking fussy about food.
It's barely.
Sorry, House and them. We're not bringing anyone in today. It's just the two of us.
Yeah, it's
basically always is just the two of us.
I don't know. Like the banana's tolerable, but it's not good. So I'm gonna pass on the banana. You know, I haven't really had berries recently. Why do I feel like berries are stupid? Like.
Fucking hell, cat.
Like, what am I, a hunter-gatherer? It's 2018.
Berries are very nourishing.
Are they?
Very good for their foods, yeah?
They kind of just look like dumb.
He doesn't even have a word.
I mean, I was gonna say dumb grapes, but like, they seem more nourishing than grapes, you know?
That's weird because they're smaller.
I know, but they have a lot more packed in. It's not about size, Gavin, it's about density.
They don't, though? Because they're smaller.
It's like, oh, you know, like, I guess that white dwarf...
I don't know how you have this belief that, like, grapes are, like, not dense at all when all of grapes is literally just grape innards. They release a lot of juice when you bite into them, that doesn't mean they're all juice. You know?
Gavin,
it's like saying, like, biting into a steak and, like, it releases juice, like, oh, this is just all juice. It's all water.
What are raisins, Gavin?
Dried grapes?
Exactly. How small are raisins?
I mean, I don't eat raisins, but like when I've seen them, like they tend to not be that much smaller than regular grapes.
They are small.
And the grape they came from was originally pretty small to begin with.
Oh man, I love to eat grape skin.
I mean, you're eating apple skin when you eat apples.
Well, yeah, but then I'm eating apple while I'm eating apples
banana
too.
When you're...
You know, apples are
like,
great because you can actually eat their skin, you know? Like, so many fruits, like, oh, the oranges, I had to peel it. Oh, the bananas, I had to peel it. The banana actually wasn't that bad, though. Like, it really did just do it, you know?
Yeah, because it wants you to do it.
Gavin, I don't think you could speak for the banana. The shitty thing was once you get the big thing down...
All fruits desire to be eaten.
Like, once you get the initial peel down, it just, like... kind of sucks because the other two peels have to like you have to touch the banana insides. And I'm like, oh, thank you, really.
I've never met a prissier person.
I mean, you know, I don't even like the things. I'm just saying, like, I kind of the whole point of
like some sort of like noble royal child who's never been beyond the guarded walls of his house.
The whole point of the banana is that you don't have to touch it because it comes with the skin. That's why everyone loves it so much.
I've never heard such like insane batshit reasoning.
What? No, that's bullshit. Okay, it's not peers.
I have never heard anyone say like such a thing. Like, I'm glad this is like this, so I do not have to touch it.
I
What
don't
is
want to
the
get
point?
my
It's like,
fingers
no.
dirty. Like, oh,
The
I
point
want
of
to
the
wash.
skin is to protect the fruit from like pests it doesn't want eaten.
I don't want to wash my hand every fucking time I eat something. You know?
You don't need to wash your hands when eating a banana, you fucking twat.
Well, you know, I touch the banana insides, and then I do, and I'm like, oh.
I don't even know how you did that.
Because you have to peel the other parts of the banana so you get the
you
inside
can touch
part.
the top of the rest of the banana with your fucking fingers. What are you talking about?
What? What are you talking about?
You literally just put your hands on the fucking like skin and peel back. Like that's it.
No, but how do you grip it? You can't.
If you can, just use your fucking fingers. Just grab the tip and peel back.
No, but once you finish with the tip.
What are you talking about? Like the tip of that strand of skin.
Like that last part, you know? It's like the long part at the top, that's the part you grab.
And then like the other two strands or whatever of skin, you just grab the end tips of those strands.
Yeah, I know, and then you touch the inside of the banana by doing that.
If you're like some weird sort of like octopus that has like no sort of like delicacy with your fingers, perhaps.
I mean, to be fair, this is the first and only banana I've peeled ever, so maybe there's some hidden art. I already told you, when I was a child, obviously my mom would do it. Because I was a baby child, I was like 4, you know?
I was peeling bananas when I was 4. What are you talking about?
I don't know why that's so weird to you. And then I tried it, and then I just stopped liking it. So I'm like, well, what?
Like, that bit's fair, but like, I feel like even then you would just intrinsically know how to peel a banana.
What reason would I have to eat, or to peel a banana?
It doesn't matter what reason you have, you would just know how to do it, because it's just such a common thing that's depicted in everything.
Well, that's how I like had the general idea, but I haven't done it, you know? Apparently there's a finer art to it that I'm not aware of that isn't depicted in media.
Evidently, because somehow you fucked it up and felt like you need to wash your hands, which still baffles me, but...
Oh, I'm sorry, I like to be clean. Oh, did I tell you that that Max's house didn't have like any soap in it?
You did,
yeah. Yeah, that tilted me a lot. I didn't go to the CVS to buy more soap.
It's a bit weird. Unless the dog keeps eating it or something.
What?
But then I feel like you would just protect the soap, wouldn't you?
You know that meme picture of that kid who's like, you know, we went to the mall and then he could get anything he wanted and he got fucking soap? That kid is me.
No?
I've never connected.
I've never seen that before in my life.
Kevin, you gotta get on the memes.
I really don't. I feel like I'm enriched by not being involved with them.
I feel like I'm more enriched by knowing memes compared to knowing how to peel bananas.
Knowing how to exist in society.
What other fruit is there? Because vegetables just suck. I'm gonna be real with you. That's what you know how like fish is watered down meat. Vegetables is literally watered down fruit.
Oh, this sad person who never eats anything, just trying to have opinions on food, even though he's never tried any of them.
I've tried plenty of vegetables. They all suck.
I somehow though.
Broccoli is like the worst offender of them all.
I mean, broccoli is just water.
They're all just water.
They're not all.
Celery is just water.
What fucking carrots have you been eating?
Carrots they love water. Carrots are like the only tolerable vegetable, I think.
Carrots have a very distinctive taste.
And even then...
Potatoes have a very distinctive taste.
Even then, they aren't actually good, you know? They're tolerable.
They are good.
They don't even help your eyes. Fuck that. What do they do for you? Ugh.
They provide a variety of other nutrients.
Get your fingers wet and don't taste good. Yeah, sure.
What carrots are you
Fuck you,
to make your
carrots.
fingers wet?
What?
What carrots are you touching?
Carrots have to be moist, otherwise they're disgusting. Have you ever had
I'm peeling back more and more layers of fucking insanity.
Have you ever had a dried carrot?
Yeah?
They suck. What are you? Ew.
What? How do you think you start cooking them? You fucking take a
Oh
dry
my
carrot,
god,
you
he
peel the skin
cooks
off,
carrots.
and then you
That's
fucking...
there's only one thing worse than vegetables, Gavin, and that is hot
What?
vegetables. That is absolutely disgusting. Oh my god. Every time I've eaten a hot vegetable, I've actually kind of felt like vomiting.
Lunatic. Have you like literally only ever eaten burgers?
I mean, maybe.
You've eaten pizza. Those are fucking cooked vegetables all over.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
They have the tomato sauce, and that's about it. You think I get toppings on my
Shit,
pizza?
like onions. Yeah.
We've all...
I mean, I
No.
would assume so.
No. Haven't we established with pizza? No, we haven't. Okay, here. Pizza already tastes good on its own, so why ruin that flavor by, you know, overwriting it with other shit? It just doesn't make any sense.
Hey man, I've never seen anyone as fussy about food.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you are.
I'm just saying.
Like every other thing, you're like, I hate this, I don't like this. It's like, well, what do you like? It's like, oh, I like 3 things.
If there are vegetables on top of it, then I'm not eating the pizza. But if there's like sausage on top of it, I guess I'll eat it.
America has an obesity problem.
If it has pepperoni, I don't like pepperoni. Pepperoni is like too spicy. It makes my throat go like.
I thought pepperoni was a meat.
What? It is a meat, but it's spicy and it makes my throat go. So I don't like.
That's why you drink.
I don't want to drink. I don't want to have to drink water when I'm eating food.
Don't drink water. Drink like fucking milk. Drink soda.
I'm not drinking
non-alcoholic.
I genuinely hate milk. I don't like to drink milk. It just doesn't taste good.
This fucking guy said I'm not fussy, and then he's like, I don't like milk because it doesn't taste good.
What did you say that everything tastes good to you?
No, I'm saying like a lot of stuff tastes like this pretty standard shit in like any standard diet. It's like you're saying you hate it and don't like never want to touch it. It's like you're then trying to say I'm not fussy. No, you're fussy.
This is the guy who doesn't even eat cheese. Okay.
Yeah, I don't like cheese. Congrats.
Well, I don't like pepperoni. Congrats.
I'm talking about pepperoni. I'm talking about shit like milk.
I genuinely cannot do anything about me not liking the taste of milk. I can't.
Yeah, but then when you combine with all the other things you don't like the taste of, you can't then argue I'm not fussy. You are.
This dude.
Like, extremely fussy.
Oh, I eat stir fry. That means that I'm a connoisseur in food.
I've never once said this. I'm just saying I eat more shit than you do, and I thought I was fussy. I'm clearly not.
I put everything in my dinner. Look at me. I'm so special. That's you. That's how dumb you sound.
Says the man. He's like, I couldn't peel a banana until I was 23 years old.
That's not dumb.
That is completely
I have a reason, you know?
You don't have a reason.
But, you know, next you're going to make fun of me for not riding a bike.
I mean, I haven't ridden a bike either.
Well, there we go. That's not so weird, is it? In a world where all of your friends as kids rode bikes and you didn't?
I mean, considering like bikes are fairly expensive, no. Like, welcome to welcome to reality. Some people just can't afford them.
I feel like bikes aren't that
People
expensive.
People just don't have the room for them. Oh, they're fairly expensive.
You know,
people just don't have the room for them, or like the ability to get them or keep them or whatever.
they're like thin metal things with wheels.
Yeah, but you know, like they're still fairly expensive. It doesn't matter like how easy or cheap they might be to make.
Yeah, nuts.
I kind of want to like move or like shift position, but Luigi's decided now of all times that he just wants to come over and like sleep against my back.
Yeah,
for some reason.
I'm always
which is the first for he hasn't done this in a while, so I'm just kind of like
savor it. I mean, I'm always like just like, you know, it's a pet, just like move. But then every time like, you know, I'm in bed with a dog or whatever, I just can't like turn. Like I wanna turn around, but like they wouldn't. They would have to move to do that. I'm like, I want to do it. Hey, Rockstar Gamer.
Hello.
Sorry for the ringtone. Oh, God, is it someone who's important? No. Okay. I mean, maybe they are important, but I don't know them, so
The president of America.
I wouldn't answer that.
Personally phoned to call you his best racist.
I'm not racist. Well,
I know you're not, but
big old tragedy happens in America. He's
You know.
tweeting about approval ratings, and I'm like, nah, that's not true. So then I went onto the Twitter, and then I hit the yes view profile, and then yeah, there it was. I'm like, wow, that's insane.
it won't be much longer now.
It won't be long now.
The noose is tightening.
Okay, I don't know about that one.
Eat the rich.
Kevin, we have to get back up to 400. This is just pitiable, really. Oh, you know what? There is some kind of news. It's really nothing news, but they announced this. I mean, you know, it's nothing news, but it's all over Twitter because bleh, everyone's got to say it. There's a new Smash Pro controller announced. Yeah, and you might be like, who cares? But I'm thinking, what if it's like the Xenoblade 2 one where it just has an objectively better D-pad?
I mean, probably.
Because it's not the standard one. So that's why I'm interested in it, even though it looks fucking ugly.
When you said that people were talking about it and began saying S, I thought you were going to refer to the Streets of Rage 4 announcement.
What the fuck is that?
Streets of Rage 4 has been announced by the people who remade that, who basically resurrected Wonder Boy.
What the fuck is that?
An old Sega platformer series.
Oh great, is that like Alex Kidd? I hate Alex
pretty
Kidd.
much.
He's ugly.
One of the Wonder Boy games was actually released in the West as an Alex Kidd game, because they figured Wonder Boy wouldn't sell.
And he sure didn't.
But same devs as that have now got the license for Streets of Rage, and they're doing a Streets of Rage 4. Which is interesting. It kind of implies that the devs, I think they're called Lizard Cube, I think.
Why can't devs
Like,
just have a normal name?
That's right, Christmas 95.
I think my name is fairly well adjusted.
I don't think so at all. But yeah, like, it's interesting. The trailer they had only had like 2 seconds of actual gameplay, and while the backgrounds and character animations individually look alright or nice, together they don't seem to gel. It seems like the characters are like very blatantly just walking over like I guess a still image or whatever. They don't look like they're part of a world. They just look like they've been blatantly transposed onto an image.
I don't even know what Streets of Rage is. If I had to take
It's an
on
old Sega beat 'em up
Oh, it was
series.
god damn it, you lit me up. I was gonna say if I had to guess it's a beat 'em up.
Yep.
But now my credibility has been shot.
And the name is for itself, though, isn't it? Actually.
That's so thanks you.
I kind of wonder if this one does well, if Darling will, or not Darling, that's the publisher, if Lizard Cube will be able to get the rights to Golden Axe and do the same thing for that.
What is Golden Axe?
I love it. Golden Axe is another Sega beat 'em up series. Similar to, but distinct from Streets of Rage, with a different style and different way of playing.
This explains a lot, because you really never hear about these at all. But you know what you do, yeah, you know what you do hear about. Sonic the Hedgehog. You really hear about Sonic the Hedgehog.
You've been on this crusade like 5 times.
I know!
You know.
It makes me angry! At least Yakuza's getting a lot of attention, like, thank God. Maybe they'll learn that, hey, there's a series that they own that isn't about a fucking hedgehog.
What that you'll learn about a Nintendo series that isn't about a fucking
They can't even make, a good Sonic game. They had to get,
I mean, they can. They just decided to bin it and make a different one that's better.
they have to get fans to do it. Did you see?
They had fucking Generations and Unleashed and Colors, and they said, actually, you know what? Let's just stop doing this. This thing that's like successful and people like, that's actually good, and then just shit canned it for something that wasn't good.
Did you see Sage, that like Sonic fan game event? where like all these Sonic fan games have been like kind of released basically, or at least demos for them have. All of those games look better than Sonic Forces.
Well, it's not exactly a high game.
I know, I'm just saying Sonic Forces is like Sega's big Sonic game.
I don't think it was all that big, because all I've seen or heard about it implies it was just kind of
Yeah, because
shattered
it
quickly.
sucks, but like, you know, that's their Sonic game.
Yeah.
The other Sonic game they
It's
have
one of the
recently
most horribly mismanaged brands in all of
is
history.
essentially an official fan game.
Yeah.
And it's godly.
I still haven't played it.
It's godly. It's really fun. It's especially fun to watch. You should get on that.
I know, I watched you play it.
You have the thing?
I do, yes.
Alright, don't forget to stay back a little. So we're gonna need it for Lost Outpost. So this isn't the range blaster, this is the rapid blaster, okay. I bet the range blaster isn't even as ranged as this. Squeaky Steelers!
Thieves.
You are a little thief. Why is looking up in Splatoon always so disorienting?
Because they didn't design it for looking up a lot. They didn't think much about verticality, I don't think.
Oh my god, no, Ink. You've got to be kidding me.
We have 3, so fuck it.
I mean, like I say, you should just use both of them anyway. Or the... You know, my favorite thing about the fruit section at the grocery store is like there's this small section for like exotic tropical fruit.
What do they define as exotic tropical?
What's it called? Like is it star fruit or dragon fruit?
I've heard both.
Like stuff like that.
Okay, fair enough.
That's the only one I really know because I've actually tried it. It tastes really not good. So
I've never tried it, so I don't know.
oh, I don't like it. I'm like, wow, it's a cool looking fruit, and then you eat it, and then you go. You know, I think didn't I eat that with a spoon? I think I did.
Did you?
I think I was grocery shopping with Max like years ago.
That's like to go back, like the fruit and like the fork and something you'd eat with both a fork and spoon, like the slices of fruit in like a bowl. I would eat with either or.
I would eat that with a fork. If you eat that with a spoon, you're a fool. Oh wait, no, does it have grapes in it?
I don't know, the one I was on about was pear.
Bitch grapes. I like how grapes taste, but man. They're finding a lot of reasons to piss me off.
A lot of reasons you yourself have contrived out of the air.
Like, you know, the mixed fruit cup, and you're like, alright, I'll eat this with a fork because it's just easier to stab.
I never eat those things, so...
And then there's a grape. They're the grapes. You can't really stab those with a fork because then all the water comes out.
So pick it up.
I don't want to get my fingers wet and sticky.
Grapes aren't fucking
They
wet
are!
either, you weirdo.
In a fruit cup,
Oh,
yes!
No, they are.
They have the fruit, like all the other fruit juice and waters on them.
Hello, Novell, where I'm just bullying Chris over and over again for being like a little sheltered bully.
I'm just saying, you know, the world of fruit is more complex than Gavin makes it out to be.
We're talking about fruits and food in general, and how he's like literally eaten nothing his entire life.
You're such a bully. You aren't even right.
Completely right,
Oh, I eat peppers. Why don't you go put a ghost pepper in your stir fry, you bitch?
if I can find one, actually. I once used like, I don't know what pepper it was. It was like flakes of like some kind of ground pepper, and just like slur that all over meat. And it's like, this can't possibly go wrong. And then I was like, oh fuck, it's going wrong. Oh Christ! And spent the rest of the night just burning.
Peppers, dumb fruit. Pepper,
Tasty.
good topic. Yeah, I have an idea. Let's not want to be eaten. Let's have a built-in defense mechanism that makes it so that we don't want to be eaten. Dumbass fruit.
I mean, they don't really give a shit either way as long as they're.
Yeah, because they're non-sentient. But like, you know, you seem to have this idea that fruit's sentient. So
There's not this idea. It's like literally the design of fruits is to make things eat them so that they would shit the seeds out and like propagate the species.
or the fruit could just fall
Some do.
and
A lot of them
rot.
prefer to be eaten though.
Pumpkin. I don't think I like that. I like the pumpkin.
I can't remember the last time I've had pumpkin.
Oh, what was it? Oh, the last time you sliced a pumpkin was 20 years ago? You fucking idiot! Why would someone pop that? Oh my god. Why? Anyone pop anything over here? Oh my god,
Peppers and partners in time. Oh, I remember those things.
they're popping the ones right next to the doors, by the way.
Lovely. I'm just kind of doing cleanup inside to try and resolve this problem because
Yep.
it's never not Cohawks.
Don't you guys call fish like chips over there? No, wait. That's
No?
crackers. I think. No, those are...
What are you talking? That's not crackers either. No.
No, did you call chicken nuggets chips? Or what is it?
No.
What do you guys call chips? It's something stupid.
No, you call fries.
No,
Like,
you call
our
French
chips
fries chips. That's oh
Yeah.
my god. Get out of here.
No, you get out of here.
You,
fucking weirdos. They're not
you
even
get out of
French.
here. You keep your tap, but
They're not even French, you fucking lunatics. Fries.
I mean you fry them, right?
Not always.
What French fries are you eating where you don't fry them?
I mean, A, they're not French fries.
You know the peppers in the Mario and Luigi games, also not really that good. You might be like, oh, but creep, the weight, the more damage.
I
No, thank you.
No idea what that meant.
Sorry, I have the mush badge, so. You know what? You know when a game just has a stupidly overpowered item, and you're like, fuck off?
Yeah.
Like, why should it be a
Depends, yeah.
moral conundrum whether or not I should use an item? Like, come on.
I mean, it depends on how, like, overpowered it is.
The mush in Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, the mush badge increases your damage for every mushroom that's in your inventory.
Okay.
So you could just fill it with mushrooms and then do 1 billion damage. And
Sick.
it's like in the lazy shell. Oh, if you get the lazy shell, you're a fucking garbage piece of shit.
I mean, it depends on what, like, the overpowered thing is. It's like... you know, is it very centralizing? Does it render the game, like, completely box? Like, what kind of effort is involved in getting it?
Exactly. The lazy shell makes the game not a game. The mush badge makes the game not a game. Yeah, I don't think the Paper Mario games have this problem, thankfully.
I would then argue that, like, people can use them if they want, but that you can't then pretend you're like, ah, I'm fucking good at this or whatever. For using it. So, like, I would recommend, like, the Brick Sword to, like, a newcomer to Dark Souls, but if someone who, like, isn't a newcomer was using it and going, I'm fucking good at this, I'd say, ah, fuck off.
Greatsword sounds like a boring weapon. What weapons are in Dark
Drake
Souls?
sword.
Grape sword? God damn it!
Drake Sword, you fucking weirdo.
I'm not using the grape sword. Get out of here. The lazy shell is both an attack item for Mario that does 1,000,000 damage and an equipment item that you primarily put on Peach that makes it so enemies do 0 damage. That's, basically 0 damage. And then Peach is the healer, so she just heals everything and doesn't die herself. And you get it in like the worst chapter of the game.
Is that us there?
Yeah.
Alright.
Wow, money. Wow. You mean Crips is a gang? Unless you mean crisps?
Yeah. Probably does.
Don't even use the word crisp.
Why?
Unless it's an adjective for something.
I mean, it implies that they have been
Like a crisp dollar bill.
I guess one thing you said when you put it on last time we haven't talked about yet was the Amazon's fleet of Twitter bots.
All right. And we got
They're pretending to be normal humans, TM. Because instead of actually not being completely hideously and horrendous and cruel towards their employees, Amazon decided to hire people to work fucking Twitter bots that go in and screech at people who badmouth Amazon on Twitter.
it's a great
That is
strategy.
a sensible. Yeah, it's completely sensible and not at all like the work of fucking madmen who need to be dragged out into the street and shot. Eat the rich.
I love how one of the bots was like, I even get bathroom breaks. Like, as if that's a selling point and not a thing that
Not like some sort of
is common and,
yeah, deranged indication of how fucked their their situation is. They can't even do the bots correctly.
All right, we're done here. I have to make the thumbnails for the other videos too.
Thank you for coming out and watching.
When's the next Salmon run? You know what? Fuck. I'm Splatoon 2. I have Splatoon 2 menus. Haha. 28th or the 29th. The best is when you have options. So that's either tomorrow or Wednesday.
You don't get bathroom breaks, Noel? Fuck. Also, 20th is tomorrow, yeah.
Can you believe that August is almost... You know what? I already asked you this.
You already asked that, and the answer is yes.
Never humors me. He never just goes, yeah, that's insane. Time flies, You think a year is long, and then suddenly 2018 is almost over.
As you want to be treated.
What?
$3 as you want to be treated.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the golden rule.
It's a joke.
Which means it's stupid. Because it's yellow.
Will they ever remove this hovering gun?
Nope.
I hope not. Alright. Thank you. Fuck off.
Wow, what a fucking dick. Nice.